Houston, we have a problem. Hey everyone, it's been a while since I last posted a video, but I promise I've been busy doing something very important. I'm building a health tech startup with an amazing team, and it's something I'm very excited about. I'm the co-founder and CEO of a startup called OptiChronix. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing my startup journey with you all. My hope in sharing my journey is that it can inspire some of you to start your own companies. If you see that there is an unmet need and you have a solution for doing something better or something that doesn't have a solution yet, I really encourage you to think of building your own company to provide the solution. Because if there are people who need it, why not build it? I can't talk about my startup journey without answering a commonly asked question that I get, which is, why did I leave the Silicon Valley, Bay Area, home to all the tech companies, Google, Facebook, Apple, and many other startups, to move to Houston, Texas? I know, right? It sounds crazy. But I promise you it's not. I thought this through, and I actually think it's one of the most perfect places to build a health tech startup. And here are my reasons. Houston is home to the largest medical complex in the entire world, the Texas Medical Center. It brings in over 10 million patient visits every year. If you come to visit Houston, there's a huge ecosystem of hospitals and universities that support one another in developing research and innovation. Houston is building its own tech hub, so there is a lot of money, time, and resources going into building innovation right here in the city of Houston. I wanted to be as close as possible to our target users to build the solutions that they needed most, that would make the biggest positive impact in people's lives. And I believe that being in proximity to your target users will add a lot of value. The second reason is that Houston is known to be one of the most diverse cities in the United States. This is really important to OptiChronix because we are committed to providing equitable access to healthcare by conducting research and designing health technology that is representative of all groups, especially minorities and women who are underrepresented in this space. And more personally, reason number 3 is that Houston is where my non-English speaking single mother immigrated to in hopes of providing a better life with more opportunities for me and my brother. And it's a reminder of how hard work, perseverance, and being in the right place at the right time can change your life for the better. So that is why I wanted to build our company in Houston. Now let's get into what our startup is doing. Houston, we have a problem. And that problem is chronic disease. The elderly population is growing very quickly. On average, 10,000 people turn 65 every day. And the US Census Bureau projects that by the year 2034, we will have more people over the age of 65 than under 18. Think about that. That is crazy. Chronic diseases affects 50% of the population and continues to grow every year. It consumes more than 85% of healthcare costs. The burden of chronic conditions poses a challenge not only to the individuals, but to families, caregivers, employers, and the healthcare system. Dementia is one of these chronic conditions recognized by the World Health Organization as a global public health crisis of the 21st century. And family caregivers are the main source of help to this population, who often report physical and psychological burden. You probably know someone or have heard of someone who has a family member who suffers from dementia. If you can imagine what it's like to lose your independence, it's not just tough on the individual, but it's tough on the people around them, their loved ones. Most chronic diseases are preventable and manageable. With dementia, it is no different. The goal of dementia is overall well-being and to reduce risks through lifestyle changes. The onset of these chronic diseases can be delayed or mitigated through changes in behavioral risk factors. And people can do this through the 5 pillars of healthy aging. 1, nutrition. 2, exercise or physical activity. 3, sleep health. 4, managing stress and taking care of your mental health. And 5, your medical health. So making sure you get your checkups regularly and doing your preventive healthcare screenings and taking any needed medications. We developed a product at OptiChronix called myavos, which uses 2 interconnected apps that supports real-time interactions between individuals and their caregivers. myavos has the ability to measure and track your health progress and advise on lifestyle changes using behavioral science to reduce risk of cognitive decline and dementia, whose risk factors actually overlap with cardiovascular risk factors. So by reducing your risk of cognitive decline and dementia, you're also reducing your risk of heart disease. With the development of our app, we really considered what our users really need and how they can track and manage their health using technology. Our app uniquely tests cognitive function using speech recognition software, which has recently been validated to also detect anxiety and depression. For someone who has always been a huge advocate of preventive healthcare and lifestyle changes to optimize health and well-being, this is the type of care that I always wanted to provide for my patients. And I'm able to do this now using technology. It's honestly such an honor for me to be able to do this. I will continue to update you as I'm building our company, and I hope that I can share my learnings with you all and inspire some of you to go out and start your own journey. Hope that you all support me and OptiChronix as we continue our mission to help people age well and preserve memories with their loved ones for longer. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you again soon in the next video.